Kidd Kraddick in the morning.
The Showbiz Top 5.
Hey, it's Kellie Rasberry with your Showbiz Top 5 for Thursday, May 28th. American Express says Courtney Love owes them big time. They have stopped all of her charging privileges, and they're suing her for more than $352,000 in unpaid charges, late fees, damages, and just because she's annoying. Now, Jessica Simpson realizes that, you know what, reality TV brought her to where she is, and maybe it's time to revisit that genre. So she's now meeting with some studio executives, some networks about doing reality show, basically focusing on how society scrutinizes women's bodies and beauty. And her idea is to take a buddy, perhaps Casey Cobb, her BFF, personal assistant, I guess she's still her personal assistant, and they go around the world and ask people what is beautiful to you about a woman, find out the links that women go to be beautiful, and she's even willing to try a few of those herself. Nothing's been set in stone yet, still in the planning and talking stages at this point. Chris Brown being sued by a photographer who claims that he was assaulted, he was battered, there was intentional infliction of emotional distress, he was even falsely imprisoned. Now this guy's name is Robert Rosen, and apparently he's a troublemaker. A couple years ago he was trying to take pictures of Pierce Brosnan and must have really done something to tick Pierce off because Pierce hit him in the chest. And the guy sued him then for like all this emotional and trauma and all this drama. I don't know whatever happened with that case, but this is the same guy. And he was at LA Fitness where he is a member, and Chris was playing basketball, trying to take pictures of Chris. And the bodyguard came over and he said, shook me violently, and I just can't even handle the trauma. So it looks like this might just be a troublemaker trying to make a quick buck. Now in the 5th season premiere of John and Kate Plus 8, little 5-year-old Alexis looks up and says, "Daddy, I don't want you to leave anymore." Apparently he's been spending more and more time out of the house. It's just very sad, and it looks like the kids are actually figuring out there is trouble between mommy and daddy. The 8-year-old twins, they said, sources say they're starting to withdraw, and they're starting to beg their daddy, you know, please don't go. The boys are starting to act out and punching and hitting and things like that. Now, for a long time, John has been the primary parent. Kate's the one that's been going off doing these book signings and giving speeches and things of that nature. So they really don't want daddy to go because they're really more attached to him right now than they are to mom. Now Fox is defending itself against these allegations that AT&T unfairly swayed the results show, with Chris Allen being the winner. New York Times did this big article how AT&T had some of their agents go around to some Chris Allen viewing parties in Arkansas, and we're showing them how with one touch of a button you can send 10 votes at once. Well, that's against the rules, and it's not like they were doing this for any Adam Lambert watching parties. But AT&T is saying, you know what, that was just a couple of, avid fans who happened to go to a couple parties. This was not a sanctioned AT&T promotion, and this is just something they did on their own. And Fox, 19 Entertainment, the people that produce the show are all saying Chris Allen is the rightful winner. He is the American Idol, so they're not going to back down and admit that there was any wrongdoing on their end either. We'll see if this plays out any further than it already has, but that's your Showbiz Top 5 for Thursday.